Hello and welcome to the Fuji International Speedway, the location for round 15 of the Nations Cup. So we're about to watch my qualifying lap as we wait in the pits for a nice window. There is a large amount of slipstream again down the straight, but as there have been a lot of incidents throughout the corners in the warm-up and previous times, I would rather have a lap on my own, particularly when it's not a particularly favoured track, especially in this car. In all the free practice I've been having, I've really had some issues, certainly on corner exits, keeping the back wheels from spinning up and spinning me off the track. I've got to be really careful to have my car in a straight line before I put my foot down hard. Now, I can do it. And I did recently set sometimes after changing brake ballasts, which are much improved from the previous race one. So I changed the bias to -3 towards the rear. As we see there, I've improved lap on lap to a 135.5 in lap 4, so are we going to see an improvement in this lap? No, hence why I've cut the video short, and that lap time of 135.5 is only good enough for 20th, 1.8 seconds off the lead. So welcome to race day. If you've just joined us using YouTube chapters, we're about to have a look at the grid where here in Fuji. So first place Ipola, and alongside him from Spain Indy CTJ. In third place Tiger Neves 10. And next to him in fourth, Leah the Slayer from Great Britain. Fifth place we have Ollie Shah from Belgium, and in sixth place also from Belgium, El Beatoy. From Spain, Raúl del Monte, and in eighth, You Boy. He is from France. Destroyer 85M from Slovakia, Ice Cool 39 from Italy in 10th. From Britain in 11th we have Bus Ido 221, and in 12th from France, Duat Afond 34. From Germany we have Wally 30, and in 14th Steak 12 from Great Britain. In 15th, TGA Sol 16 from Italy, and in 16th place from France, Gillette 02. From Germany in 17th, Consus, and 18th, AV Tosol 26 from Spain. In 19th, Pixodu 94 from France, and there I am bringing up the rear. 1.8 seconds off the lead at least. 1.8 seconds off the lead time. So not a disastrous time in my own right. Just obviously a very, very good field. People in the qualifying must have hit the best time. Free practice, I've had a 134.9 in free practice, which would have got me in 11th had I hit that in qualifying. Now again, 5 lights. When they go out, we start. False starts are penalised, and no, doesn't look like anyone had a false start there. It's slow moving away from a few of us. There's one there we've just passed who would greyed out. I don't know what problem he had. see in the background as we come down to this very, very hectic, as always, first corner in these tight corners after a long straight. Plenty of penalties abound there. Goodness me, people off the track all over the place and still on the exit. Well, I managed to have a penalty-free incident there through the first corners, so no incidences from me. I did have a slight bump in the braking zone, but nothing to worry about. I didn't put anybody too badly off the line at all, and no penalties for myself, so that's good. Keep it clean myself. I say let everyone mess about with themselves, as the guy behind me has a 4-second penalty. And in that disastrous first corner, I'm actually up into, well, I was 12th, now 13th. So again, if I can manage, I'll come up on the inside there and get into 12th position again. So staying out of trouble as much as possible in that first corner and first few corners has put me up to 12th, up 8 places. Now I have to profess right now that this isn't my favourite track, or certainly track and car combination. Yeah, as I just go wide a little there, put my rear tyre on the grass, spin up a little bit, but fortunately didn't manage to spin the car that time, which I've done a lot of times in practice. So I'm staying 12th, but that would have given the people behind me a lot of chance to catch up, as here they come with far better exits through that little technical section. Although that one had his 4-second penalty. So at the moment I'm still in 12th, which is a bit of a miracle. Yeah, I don't like this track car combination at all. So if I was to stick anywhere near 12th or 13th, as Wally just overtakes me into the first corner, that would, that wasn't a good move. Now he came steam up the inside and completely knocked me on the apex of the turn 1. Droid from 34 from France that was, and that's really pampered me. That's put me down 3 places now in 15th. I didn't like that move in the slightest. The old John Player special livery, courtesy of the driver in the PlayStation ID guy in the description below. I've had that one a while. I've had that livery even before I had the car, because when I went to put a loon livery on it, I saw that one still in me. Saw that livery still there, so I'd had that one a long time, and I only had to buy it. In fact, I actually yes, this is disastrous. I'm now down in 17th, 16th, 17th. It's the technical section really at the end. This little section at the end, the bottom left part of the map, track. If you look at the icon in the top corner, it's that section there that's really tricky, technical for a reason, and I'm just not finding the fastest line through there. So my fastest lap time in free practice was 1:34.9. I've had to turn the fuel map down to 4, if you noticed at the beginning when I was in car, just to try and get through this race without a pit stop. Now that might not be the fastest way of doing it, I don't know, but what it also does, because it limits the amount of power available, it hopefully might help aid me not to spin my wheels too much on the exit. So I've compromised my lap time in a hope to get some more consistent times and hopefully even avoid a pit stop. Tyres for this race are hard, racing hards, so we don't have to stop if we can get to the end of the race. We don't have to change compound of tyres or anything like that. As we come round the big looping corner there in 17th, someone tries to get up the inside of me. I managed to hold on just. A yellow flag somewhere further up the field, as I have my best first sector of the race. Oh yeah, someone's gone off there, and as they came back on, gave me a little clobber. It meant 2 drivers got past the both of us. So we really just need to try and concentrate and not let this situation deteriorate anymore. You see, he's sticking with me right the way through me, so these drivers are much better line through there or speed through there. As someone went off, I just saw a greyed out flash, so someone had disappeared there, put me to 17th. but I think I'm going to lose it straight away down that straight, as sure enough Ollie Shah, yeah, slipstreams down the straight, approaching the first corner, which we can all take fairly quite confidently and accurately without the problems on the first lap when there's not hordes of people trying to get there at the same time. And another best sector there for me. Not the fastest of the lap by any means, but my personal best, as I have 2 consistent lap times of 1:42. Remember, this is on fuel map 4, so although being 7 seconds off my qualifying time, we are going to be slower due to the fuel map setting. So what can I do from 18th? There you go, 2.5 seconds quicker at this point of my previous laps. So now that we're free of a bit of traffic, even though we're in a lonely 18th position, let's see if I can put some consistent laps together. I came into this race not expecting a great deal. I saw from free practice times I was way off, a good 2 seconds off my fellow peers in the C rating category, and about 5 seconds off the top players time round here, which in itself isn't probably too bad. These A and S rated drivers who play it day in day out, they might even be experienced drivers in the real world, I don't know, but to be 5 seconds within them, I'm not too worried. Now we've just jumped now to lap 5, the end of lap 5 we're coming up to, through this technical section again. Bit of a lonely race, so we don't want to bore you with too much. As there you go, that's lit my rear tyres up there, and it cost me dearly, spun me into the wall. Had to then try and get reverse gear to get out of there. Really not doing well at all there. I didn't want to reverse right onto the track because I wasn't sure if I was going to hamper anybody coming through, as the other guy did, and then again just messed up that complete complex and even my exits. So now I'm last. We have got 20 drivers started this race, but someone had already dropped out already, so last. Yeah, I didn't expect to do well, but I didn't quite expect to do this badly, not quite, especially when I was up in 12th after the first lap. So that was lap 5. This is the leaders now coming into the pits at the end of lap 6. So he's coming from the lead, and we'll see where he comes out. I mean, the 2 front leaders had a massive lead, but is it big enough to give himself an almost free pit stop? Now he's losing places as they cross the line, but as you see, he jumps out to the top of the pit lane in second, but with his slower speeds. So he's pitted from first and he's come out in 4th, which isn't too bad. That's a hell of a lead he had to start with. So he's only just in 4th, he's only got 2nd and 3rd just ahead of him. Obviously he's chosen to keep his fuel map high and have a pit stop through the race, which again, if I was more confident on this track and with this car, as 2 drivers collide, taking each other out and gifting him 3rd place. So after a pit stop he's only down 1. Now we are coming to the technical section again on lap 7. You see I'm still having a lonely race, back in last position, 19th. So we've skipped forward as 18th place has had enough. Now he's obviously not as confident around here as I am. So I had enough and he overtook me. He's had enough and I'm right up behind him. So, and I've actually got past him there off camera. Where did he go? So he's right behind me now. So yeah, 2 lonely guys at the back having a races of our own, and we each overtake each other through the other's mistakes. So there we go. Is he disappearing into the pits? So yeah, he's disappeared into the pits now. So there you go. We've done 8 laps now of this 14 lap race, and I've still got most of my fuel. Now we've skipped ahead again. We're now at the end of lap 9 with the leader as he comes into the pits. So he's had an extra couple of laps on the previous leader. Is he gonna come out anywhere further down, or has he now built himself up enough of a lead? He doesn't have to put as much fuel in. He's only got 5 laps to go now. So is that going to help him as he comes out? Yeah, you see the positions change as they all cross the line at different points, but no, he held first. And here we are coming to the end of lap 11, and I lose it again coming out of there. Oh, not quite as badly in the first instance, but then lit him up again trying to get back on the track. Oh dear, dear, dear. So 18th, span it round again at the same area, but this time fortunately far enough away from 19th that he remains behind me. Of course he did have that earlier pit stop. Oh dear, dear, shocking. So that's 2 unforced errors that have cost me dearly. Not great laps in the beginning. I have actually slowly turning my fuel map back up as we now head to the 12th lap and 4th place, the battle for 3rd. She's going around the outside. He should go around the outside layer. Oh, he just squeezes her off the track on the exit, and again she just loses a little bit coming back on. Nearly such a great move, but the guy she was trying to get around the outside just didn't give her the room. Unlucky. So here we are, about to start my final lonely lap of the race. It's been a hard fought race this, you know. I'm on my own, I'm trying to keep it clean. My speeds have increased a bit as I've just realised I have got enough fuel, having dropped it down to 6 for a few laps. So I've now slowly over the last couple of laps increased it back up to 1. As here come the leaders to finish their race. Well done to you guys. That was Indy in first and Taya Guneves in second. Well done, well done. Here we are, Avtasol 26 in third, TGA Sol in fourth, Ipola, we started in the lead, and here comes 7th, 8th and 9th. Leah the Slayer 9th after that incident in 4th, unfortunately. Destroyer in 12th there, Contus. So that completes the top 15. Raul de Monte is just ahead of me, about to finish his race. There he goes, and I'm coming up onto the final straight in 17th. Half lap of fuel left, so I did just about manage my fuel, but didn't get to cross the line. I was too far behind the leaders, just 6 seconds shy of crossing the line there. So not a great race. Thanks for sticking with me on this video. Still 14 points for my rankings. See you next time. Thanks for watching.